Tony, first of all, talk about being able to hit that big run in the first inning. And then on the base pass, 4 of the first 5 runs came after stolen bases. Talk about that.
Yeah, no, I think our athleticism has ratcheted up this year from last year, and it's helped us more defensively, I'd say, than anything, but also it's made the base running a weapon for us. And Coach Elander, in his second year of running an offense, has really gotten skilled over there at how he handles things. So that would be the second part of your question. The first part, that first run was enormous, not just the fact that we scored, but the manner in which we scored it, because this team has kind of created a little brand name for itself. And I mentioned last night in the dugout, I just didn't feel right. I didn't feel like we were there. We were obviously there, and the guys wanted to win. It was an NCAA regional game. But I don't think the 2019 Tennessee Vols that Ricky Martinez is talking about were there. And again, the manner in which that run scored kind of made a statement to the guys in our dugout that we're here. And win or lose, I'm good if we're there. But if we're not, then like last night, it was kind of hard to even call it a tough loss because I didn't feel like we were present.
Second row.
I'm still with that quick turnaround and going from that loss to the win. What was it like seeing this team, bounce back in such a big fashion to scoring 10?
Yeah, I mean, I say it humbly because we're as close to anyone to getting bounced out of this thing and didn't play well last night. We got beat, but this team has that box checked. I mean, not having a field, not having a locker room, basically backs against the wall down in Gainesville. They knew they had to win 2 games against Mississippi. We get swept our first SEC series, and everyone says, here we go again. At least you guys said, here we go again. So there's been a lot of those instances. I could rattle off more, but they got that box checked. And, maybe a couple other things got to get figured out. But, the pitching is there. Coach Anderson's as good as they get. Everybody knows that. But when our position guys are just kind of playing, it's fun to watch. And that's what they did today. And normally circumstances don't prevent them from doing that.
Front left and then front right.
Coach, Ricky seemed like he's got a little presence about him. And it seemed like he's been one of those glue guys for you. I'm curious if that's an accurate read, first of all. And second of all, how have you seen him develop offensively over the course of the season? It seems like he's taken a step forward there.
Right. Well, I'm sitting here thinking this guy's a junior and he just made himself a lot of money. If any scout watches that interview, those 2 guys were pretty good. So good work by our SID, Sean Barrows, wherever he's at. But Ricky has tremendous presence. And, Josh is our recruiting coordinator and Ross coaches the infielders. Those 2 guys did a great job once Ricky was on our campus. But Frank initially kind of hunted the guy down, and it was because he could play short, which we needed, but he also had tremendous character. And we felt that was something that needed to be implemented in the program as well. Hitting, just a bonus. And, when we saw him at Grayson last year, good swing, good athlete, but didn't expect him to be an impact offensive player. We'd take it. But he and Coach E grinding away in the cage, and really he's kind of character his way into being a really good offensive player. And he's got a bright future, but I don't want him going anywhere for a while, and it's going to be tough to replace him.